Okay, welcome
Hey, yo.
to the finals of the OCM Championship Series September qualifier. We're playing Modern. These two players have slogged their way through 8 rounds, and now it all comes down to this.
They've destroyed all of their opponents. See them
neither one of
before them?
neither one of these players is qualified yet.
No.
So this is a qualification. Of course, the players did split the top 8 prize pool, so
Yep.
$125 to each player.
But this is all for
All the
for
marbles.
invite. Yeah. Sort
Invitation to the championship, first week of December.
Yep. My birthday week.
Congratulations.
Well, the first week of December.
Happy for you.
I will be 39 this year.
What an old dude.
It is empirically true.
Old dude.
Old dude. Yeah. Playing Magic for a long time.
So, question.
Yeah.
How good is Blood Moon?
Blood Moon, I think you know how I feel about it.
Pretty good, right?
It is an exceptional card.
Okay.
It is weird. It does some strange things to the game state.
So, how good is Thoughtseize and Grief?
They are also exceptionally good.
Okay. So, how do you think this is going to go?
Ryan is either going to disrupt Josh early, or Josh is going to run him over quickly.
So, what you're saying is we are not going to be here for a long time. We're only going to be here for a good time.
Oh, yeah. So, Amulet Titan operates a lot. People don't. If you don't understand how the deck works,
it makes a lot of mana.
It's a combo deck.
It makes a lot of mana.
Yeah. And it's a 1-card combo where you play an Amulet, and then all of your tapped land, your Kuru lands, just make a ton of mana.
So we had Josh on camera. Was it round 2 or round 3? There was one point where he had 4 amulets in play and made like 30 mana.
Yeah.
With a Cultivator Colossus.
It was an absurd amount of mana, and he won that turn.
Yeah, sure did.
Ryan's deck is geared to interact starting turn 1, though.
All right, both players are going to keep
West.
7, so we're off here. It's
Are
going to
we
be a
scamming?
Teleria West. Passing over to Ryan. Here's a Black Cleave Cliffs and a Grief.
We scamming.
We got 2 copies
We
of...
take Amulet. Take Amulet.
2 copies of Summoner's Pact, an
Prime
Amulet
Time.
of Vigor, Primeval Titan, Expedition Map, and a Vesuva.
Vesuva copying lands. A copier of lands.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
It's a mimic.
Does it come in as a copy of land, or does it come in and then copy the land?
It comes in as a copy of
As a
Target
copy.
Land.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. I didn't.
So Amulet of Vigor is going to go away, and
Undying
here
Evil.
is an Undying Evil. So this Grief is going to come back with a +1/+1 counter.
Take the map.
And the map is out of here.
Yeah, correct. So
This is the kind of start that Ryan needed.
yeah, Josh needed those as his turn 1 plays, and he just doesn't have anything now.
So here is a Vesuva. Looks like that's going to copy, what is it?
Teleria West.
Is it copying the Teleria West or
Yeah.
the Black Cleave Cliffs?
Probably the Teleria West. I don't know why. Well, maybe the Black Leaf Plus. I don't know. But yeah, he has no green mana right now at all.
He does not have any green mana.
So Josh needs to. He needs his deck to feed him stuff now. And I don't know if you ever played Magic the Gathering, Blake.
No, my deck always hates me.
Yeah. Your deck always hates you.
Yeah, no matter what.
Unless you are on a supreme tear, your deck is never going to give you the card that you need. I have played against players who have that kind of luck. I'm just not them.
Yeah, same.
I'm not those players.
Here is 2 mana.
And a
It's a
monk.
dashed Ragavan.
Taking 6.
Gonna go down to 14 here, make a treasure token. It looks like a Crumbling Vestige is gonna get revealed. So that, not gonna do much here.
And honestly, Josh didn't.
Ragavan back to hand and back over to Josh. That's gonna draw a card.
Oh no, head in hand. Head in hand. We got a land.
It's gonna be a Gruul Turf. Gruul Turf is gonna pick up the Vesuva. We'll pass back over to Ryan. Ryan's going to untap and take a draw step.
Is he just going to slam in with the monk again?
Make him dead. Make him dead. Make him dead.
Just going for it.
Ragavan is here,
Yep.
being dashed. Here's 6. Down to just 8 life points.
Oh,
A
well, I'd play
Arboreal
that.
Grazer is going to get revealed. I can't imagine this is going
it's
to
a
get
moon.
cast.
It's a
as
moon.
A
It's a
blood
moon.
moon has entered the battlefield.
Oh my
and
god.
it looks like Josh will untap here. What do we got?
Pain.
Pain.
It's just going to enter as a moon, as a mountain. I'm sorry, Josh. It's a replacement effect on even before it comes into play. Yeah.
Here's a mountain.
So it used to not do that back before Kaladesh, and
Yeah.
now Kaladesh rules changed, and Blood Moon always affects everything all the time forever as you go to play lands.
Yes, even when it's not in play anymore.
Correct,
You
yeah.
can still feel the lingering effects of Blood Moon.
Yep. It always tingles a bit.
You.
Yeah, your Dark Depths comes in with no counters though, so that's cool.
That's gross.
Yeah. You can Dark Depths it, and then bounce your own Blood Moon.
Nice.
Yeah, it happens. You know, it happens more often than you'd like to admit. That you feel the tingle of Blood
Never
Moon.
seen that happen before, actually.
Oh no, it's actually I think I've seen it happen in Camlander ones of times, and
Nice.
and it wasn't even it was the opponent who played the Blood Moon, and then the
Punish
player,
you.
Yeah, he bounced the Blood Moon after he
Here's a
played his
2020.
Yeah,
Josh is really in the tank here.
he doesn't have access to green mana, and if we know anything about this deck, it does require green mana to
It
function.
is pretty hungry.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of basics. And Ryan has... What do we have in hand? You just have the...
Not sure.
I mean, you could play 2 Pacts and die on his upkeep.
Willingly.
Oh, why not? Euthanasia is a way to end a game.
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up.
No. Generally, the way that you draw up a deck is you win.
Yes.
The final result of the deck is that you have won or are in the process of winning the game, or your opponent has conceded because you have made the game state so miserable. With things like Blood Moon.
He is really deep down in the tank about this. Are we getting like an oracle text from the judge or something?
I can't imagine on what. I wonder if it's there's no mana. There's no mana. There's no mana. Blake, there's no mana.
Yep.
He doesn't have any red cards in his deck. This isn't the land
Step
deck.
out here and see if I can see what's taking so long.
Oh, we got Joe over there. Kind of examining our plays. Oh, look, there's Blake. Oh, what a beard. Interesting look. Taking a look. Seeing things. We're asking something about Vesuva and Blood Moon. And how it affects the ETB. And you don't get to copy a land. It's just going to enter as a mountain. You don't get to copy the swamp. And I don't know what's in Josh's hand right now, but there. I don't know what he'd be copying at this point. Maybe he has a forest in hand and he has the ability to play something. I genuinely don't know. Blake is just kind of looking. I genuinely don't know what's happening here. We have some revealed information. Josh wearing sort of a purplish blue shirt. Looks like a bit of an indigo, really. Like if I was going to characterize the color of the shirt, indigo. Ryan on something of a gray. Looks like there's a dog on it. Very nice looking dog there. He's got the black sleeves, fingernails painted nicely. Joshua got glasses on. Ryan also on the glasses. I don't know what I... Both players looking wonderful today. And I don't know what's being said out there, but I imagine it's something along the line. So, all right. The way that the Blood Moon used to interact with lands is it would only interact once the land entered the battlefield. Meaning that if if you played something like a Dark Depths that would enter with counters, it did not enter with those, or it entered with counters and then it lost the ability.
Yeah, the question was whether or not there was still a target for the Vesuva.
No.
You're right, correct. It does not, because its ability does not use the stack. Yeah. It just enters the battlefield as a mountain.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about. I also talked about the color of their shirts a bit. Josh, on a bit of a, what is that, an indigo, right?
You were in here talking about the color of their shirts. You're legendary.
Yeah. Listen, I gotta fill time. I sort of knew the answer to the question was being asked.
Looks like we are gonna head over to game 2 here.
Yeah.
Let's go see how these players are sideboarding. We'll
all right,
be right
back, Chet. Love you. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
It's time for game 2 of the finals.
2 can be as sad as 1.
Are you done?
It's the loneliest number since number 1.
Scam up a game here in the finals of the OCM September Championship Series qualifier. Players have finished sideboarding. Josh has taken out a Arboreal Grazer, copies of Explore, Ottawara, Crumbling Vestige, brought in Tormod's Crypt, Pithing Needle, Haywire Might.
Ooh, Haywire might do some damage.
Haywire might kill a Blood Moon.
Yep, that's the point. Ryan, I like some of the sideboard choices he made. Obviously brought in some more Blood Moons. 2 more copies of Blood Moon.
Okay. So does he have the full 4 copies of Blood Moon now?
Correct, yeah. Nice. So he's got 2 copies of Engineered Explosive, 3 copies of Chalice of the Void.
Okay.
A copy of Pithing Needle, a copy of Cast in the Fire, a copy of K-Command, and a copy of Hitotsuga Consumes.
A bunch of things that kill amulets.
Correct. He brought out a couple copies of Push, a couple copies of Fable the Mirrorbreaker,
okay,
a couple copies of Bowmaster, and his copy of Bolt, his one of Bolt,
okay,
he took out. So Ryan generally doesn't bring out all of everything.
Right, he likes to trim.
He likes to trim.
Yeah, but a lot of that removal is dead here. Like,
oh yeah,
it can't kill a Titan, so I guess being able to kill a Dryad of the Elysian Grove seems pretty good on some boards. But then, like, if you're asking yourself that question, then like you're just dead to a Primeval Titan anyway.
Yeah.
So
the damage isn't that the creature is doing a thing, it's that if it's in play, it's already done the thing.
Right.
Yeah. It's sort of like, why would you bring in Push for, like a removal spell for Solitude? Like, Solitude has done the damage by the time it's in play.
Yeah.
Alright. Going to game 2 here.
Yeah, Josh is on a mulligan to 6 here, it looks like. I believe Ryan kept a 7-card hand.
Ryan's deck mulligans well.
It does, yes. It's hyper redundant.
Yep. That last game won off that first turn play, which was stripping out all of the first two turns of plays from Josh's hand.
Yeah, Grief Scam PG against a combo deck.
And then the Blood Moon.
Not going to be an option here, as Josh is on the play, going to get things started off with the Urza Saga and a Tormod's Crypt. So Tormod's Crypt, one of the sideboard cards, that's going to be able to break up the scams.
Do like that. Yeah, you unlike other scam. We're just thought seizing.
On Ryan's turn here, it looks like a fetch land is going to get cracked
17.
and find a Blood Crypt.
Swamp
or a Blood Crypt? What's it going to be?
Blood Crypt, you'll have to go down to
probably
15.
probably a swamp here for all the Blood Moons and stuff.
Let's unbacktrack here. Getting a swamp.
So there's a swamp. We're casting the Thoughtseize.
Land.
Looks like a hand of land.
Land. Yeah, so he's going to lose 2 life and do nothing.
At the cost of just 1 black mana.
Yeah, and a card.
Yes.
Yeah. How much do we like a peak that doesn't draw a card?
Techies says, "Let's go, Joshua."
LFG.
Let's go, Joshua.
Let's go, Josh.
So, Simic Growth Chamber is going to come down and bounce that Urza Saga back to hand.
I think it's totally reasonable.
Well, make sure it doesn't go to waste, right?
Yep.
Here's a Dash Ragavan. Dash Ragavan's going to enter the red zone. That's going to take a Primeval Titan off the top.
I don't think we're casting that quite yet.
Not right now.
No.
Maybe later.
Yeah. What are we doing? Chalice on
Chalice of the Void.
0? Yeah. Chalice on 0.
Okay.
So now he can't pact.
Okay.
We do have the Urza Saga in hand. We know that it can get the Haywire Might to deal with the Chalice.
Yep.
But-
I don't think at this stage of the game we're super worried about the Chalice.
Yeah. Ooh. We're just gonna start exiling cards from the graveyard. At this point, though, Josh has enough mana to start just making these constructs
tokens
and can bounce it back and replay it.
Yeah.
Just to.
It's Amulet Titan Plan B.
I love
It's
that.
make a bunch of Urza Saga tokens.
Yeah, it's totally reasonable.
Selesnya Sanctuary is going to get exiled as Ragavan here. Another treasure token come in. Looks like both treasures are going to get sacrificed for
Who needs
Voidwalker.
Who needs graveyards, right? And we're just
Relic is going to get exiled to draw a card.
Oh yeah, it's going to go under the Voidwalker.
No, it doesn't. You exile Relic.
Oh yeah, okay.
It doesn't get sacrificed. So Relic says exile it.
Oh, but it goes under the. No, it doesn't.
It never hits the
never
graveyard.
hits the graveyard.
It should not go underneath the Doppel Voidwalker.
Yeah.
Relic's text says exile Relic.
Yep, it's not going to the graveyard ever. But you are drawing a card, so.
All right, we're going to untap here. Joshua's going to take a draw step. Urza Saga is going to go up to 2 loyalty counters.
And it's like at this point going to be able to make some dudes, some guy mans,
Some guys.
some guys,
Some dudes.
just some guys,
Just a weird little guy.
just a weird little guy.
Just a weird little guy.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a 2/2, and then
Here's an
it's
Azusa.
Oh, she was lost. Now she is seeking. We can play an additional land.
Here's a Micah
Wait,
Synth
2
Gardens.
additional lands.
2 additional lands.
Oh my gosh!
So many lands.
So we can play the bounce land, bounce back our saga.
I think we need to start looking for an Amulet of Vigor.
Oh, true.
Start making a bunch of mana. So
Okay.
Micah Synth Garden is going to go back to hand here. He's going to play it again. And then we will pass back over. So the Urza Saga is going to be able to go find an Amulet of Vigor.
I like that.
And then if we have a Titan, we'll be able to cast the Titan.
Yeah, he's in a good place right now.
It doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, it's not.
He's got options and he's not under a ton of pressure.
Azusa does block a Ragavan very well.
Yes.
So we're not going to dash that. Azusa lost, but seeking to kill a monkey.
Yes.
Seeking that monkey's death.
All right, so back on Josh's turn. We'll untap and take a draw step. Urza Saga is going to go up to 3 loyalty counters. We'll see what he wants to do with that.
Oh my gosh. This is a decidedly different game than the last one.
Yeah.
Ryan sort of, I don't want to say stuck on 2 lands, but he doesn't have the Blood Moon that he was
Looks
kind of hoping
like
for.
Saga is just going to float a colorless mana. That's going to go find an Amulet of Vigor.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to go
And
under
Urza Saga is going to get
yeah.
exiled underneath the Dathi Voidwalker.
Yeah.
So it'll have a shadow counter?
Shadow counter, baby.
Shadow counter.
Shadow the Hedgehog. The superior hedgehog. Yeah.
So, we got 6 mana here.
I'm counting on my fingers and thumbs. It sounds like there's something we can do with that.
One could only hope.
Unfortunately, if Josh has a pact in hand, that would suck.
Right, it does not get to resolve using this Chalice of the Void. We can always check and see if Ryan is on his A game, though.
I guarantee you he is. He is making
Micah's in the Garden is going to become a
another
copy of
Yeah.
Amulet of Vigor. And here is a Simic Growth Chamber that's going to make
4 mana.
4 mana here.
Oh my gosh. So does he have it? He has 3 land drops to make with Azusa.
Correct.
Holy cow. Picking it
Can't
back up.
make a ton of mana.
And these are the 2 best colors in the deck, green and blue.
Yep.
These are the green-red or the green-blue ones are the best Karoo lands in the deck.
Right, you need a bunch of green. Sometimes you need...
And we just have a
here's a
Titan.
Pregnant
Yeah.
Titan. So you need a bunch of green. Sometimes you need blue so that you can transmute your land.
Sure.
And the only time that you ever need red or white is when you're activating the lands.
So now are we just going to get the Sunhome and... what's the other one?
Sunhome and Boros Garrison.
Boros Garrison, that's
And then
the
we
one.
just get a pump the Primeval Titan twice, so it'll be 12 Vigilance, Trample, and Haste.
Oh my god!
And then it will attack for 12 and find 2 more lands.
Which, if it's a Valakut, he needs mountains. But yeah, it's I mean, expertly played by Josh here, I think. Like, sort of just bid his time.
Actually, he did not activate the Sunhome the second time.
Oh, interesting.
So Sunhome just ended up back in hand here, and we got Boros Garrison
Untapped. Thriving. So, but Primetime does have haste. Now, he did activate.
It does, yes.
Okay,
It has plus
sure,
3,
sure.
+0, Vigilance, Haste, and Trample.
Sure. Okay. I think that's totally reasonable.
It's pretty large.
Big McLarge huge, as one would say.
Big McLarge huge.
Yeah, that's a Mystery Science Theater 3000 joke. There was a
Oh, wow. Primeval Titan got to hit the red zone
Puck
here.
Speed Chunk, Slab Man Flesh.
Ew, stop. Those are gross
It's
names.
all names for just a big guy.
Those are gross names.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of
Get
them.
out of here.
So is Josh swinging in here?
The Titan is attacking right now.
Oh, it has Vigilance.
Searching our library for 2 lands to put into play.
Yeah, this is looking good for Josh. You know, it'd be great a Fireball. Just
A fireball, you say?
Just a Fireball. Just Fireball you. Yeah, once we have the density of mana, it's sort of a puzzle of how do we get there? How do we kill you?
So, Beseiju and a Teleria West, it looks like that's what's going to end.
Oh, we can bounce the Beseiju, kill the Chalice.
Well, we can't bounce anything just yet.
Yeah, but we can do that post-combat. We can have 2 more land drops.
Right.
We can float mana, play bounce land, nuke the Chalice.
Pragavan is going to bravely get in front of this Primeval Titan here.
You go. Oh, it's got not done yet. That's a wicked monkey, dude. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Wicked monkey.
It's gonna eat 1 damage. You know what? If it,
Good job, Pragavan.
yeah, it absorbed ones of damage. Oh my gosh. Oh, is he gonna activate Tormod's Crypt?
With the monkey in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Nope,
Oh no,
monkey
no,
gets
it doesn't
back.
matter. I do not believe that this is impactful to the game. So now Josh is able to play a land, Karoo land. So float mana off Teleria West, float mana off of the Beseiju, play 2 Karoos. First one pick up Teleria West, second one pick up Beseiju. He has a legendary creature.
And then use both of them.
Yeah, he has a legendary creature, so the
So the
Beseiju
Beseiju
activation
only costs 1.
Costs 1. Nuke the... Yep, nuke the...
Is he going to kill the Wicked Roll?
I snorted so hard. I snorted so hard.
Beseiju your Wicked Roll?
King me for 1. You're welcome, friend.
Okay, Simic Growth Chamber going to come into play here. Teleria West going to float a mana, get put back into hand. Here is
at this point, if we get a pact, if we can nuke that, get the